What's up, guys? This is the Honest Outlaw here, and today we're out here on the range. We're going to do another interesting video. We are going to talk about handgun sights, and specifically shooting a gun without sights. As you can see here, if you want to come in a little bit closer and get a close-up of it, this gun has no sights on it at all. It used to have a red dot on it, and I took that off for the purposes of putting on a different pistol. And I was thinking to myself, you see a lot of videos where people talk about how important it is to acquire your sights, right? But I want to do a video now on how fast or how much of a distance, however we play it, that you can acquire a target and hit it without any sights at all. So basically, what distance do you need handgun sights? And at close distances, how quickly can you engage a target without sights at all? So now we're at about 10 yards or so from these steel targets, and with my custom Glock with no sights, and we'll gas her up and see if I can hit them. Looks like 10 yards works just fine.
That was pretty impressive.
Not too bad with no sights. All right, so now we're at about 20 yards, as you can pan over there and take a look real quick. And we're gonna do the same thing and just see if we can hit some of those steel targets at 20 yards with no sights. Still no sights. Easy breezy, keep moving back. So now we're at 30 yards, as you can see, still no sights. Gas it up and we'll see if we can get it from here. So not ideal, but as you can see at 30 yards, no sights, still works great. That's about the distance, that's about the furthest distance you could possibly imagine for a self-defense scenario. But even at 30 yards, no sights, I mean, a little rough, obviously. I think if I had sights, I would hit all those, but you know, it's still pretty impressive for having no sights. All right, so now we're at 50. We got a couple rounds left. For the heck of it, we'll just see how we do. "50 yards, no sights at all." So all in all, what do I think? I think that you can shoot perfectly well as long as it's a relatively big target. I was even able to hit some of those plates on the plate rack there, and I could even shoot at 50 yards with no sights. So what that tells me basically is a large part of pistol marksmanship is just your basic fundamentals. Knowing how to intuitively shoot, how to engage targets even without the sights. You know, you get used to kind of just pointing your finger at a target and pulling the trigger, and really, really good trigger control. So what I was doing that whole time was I was basically just trying to line up the targets with the middle of the top of the slide. And other than that, like I said, basically just kind of intuitively shoot. Can you shoot a pistol with no sights? You absolutely can. Do you need to acquire your front sight, you know, within 10 yards? Honestly, I really don't think so. After that, it got a bit precarious for sure. Up to about 30 yards, I was hitting everything, and then 30 yards started to fall off a little bit. Still could hit at 50, but I wouldn't suggest it. You know what I mean? So 50 yards, even out to 50 yards, you pop a bunch of rounds at them, you might hit somebody. This is the Honest Outlaw here. Please like and subscribe. Please help out your local homeless shelters, and remember to recycle. Check you later. Right. So I don't think I'm going to hit anything from here, but just for shits and giggles, try it up. No sights, again, as you can see. Let's try it at 75 yards here and see how we do. Too much. Too far away for no sights.